What's up everybody, Trinity here, and welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. And today, guys, I'm going to be talking about Vault Comics' Sera and the Royal Stars issue number 7. Guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I really do enjoy this book. I've enjoyed every single issue. If you have a local comic book shop near you that's that you can get into right now, I know with everything going on as the time of the recording of this video, you should be able to pick up the trade paperback of the first 5 issues of Sera and the Royal Stars. Very, very great story. Now here in issue number 7, basically what's happened so far is Sera had set out in the first volume, I guess you could say, the first 5 issues, Sera, who is the main character here in the story, had set off to free these stars who are just kind of representatives of these star constellations and things like that. So she had to go set them free because they were basically stuck on Earth due to this magic that was put on them, and they didn't remember who they were. Their powers were waning, and the seasons wouldn't change. And in Parsa, where Sera here, she was like the leader of like their army, they the season wouldn't change, so they were basically living in famine. They, didn't have basically food or water. They couldn't grow crops, so things were getting really bad. She went out on this mission to set these royal stars free. And once she got them free, that was all fine and dandy, but that was not enough. And that's kind of what's been going on in these last 2 issues. Issue number 6, we learned that the royal stars here actually have to do a little bit more to break those bonds that hold them, so where the seasons won't change. So they're free for now, but they're still not at their full power. And so they learned in issue number 6 what they're gonna have to do to break this spell, and it's something that really goes against their code as stars. I guess you could see their code, if you will. And so very, very, very good stuff, man. I'm telling you, I've loved the story that's going on here in issue number 7. We see that a couple of our characters, Antares and Sera, are there together. There's some very great dialogue in here between Antares and Sera, who were there, had been battling. They got their butts handed to them in a battle, and anyway, they're here kind of recouping, going through the city of Parsa, and Sera's kind of just remembering stuff, and her and Antares are really have this great conversation. Just some of the dialogue going on in here was absolutely great. So then we see that the Royal Stars end up having to go out, and they have to go out and seek out the help, the knowledge of this character right here on the cover. They have to go out and seek out the knowledge here of what is it? Algol, which is the demon star. And that's what they have to do to go find out how to break this spell. And again, more great dialogue between Aldebaran and what is his name? Fomohot, the fish. Basically, they have a great conversation with this demon star. Very great stuff. I'm telling you, this issue number 7 was really good. I liked issue number 6, but 7. I mean, maybe it's just been so long since I've read any of this. And anyway, guys, I've gone on long enough telling you about this book without telling you who did this book. This book is being written by Jon Tsuei. The Audrey Mok is the artist. Raúl Angulo is the colorist, and the hard-working Jim Campbell is the letterer. I'll show you their names right there. You can see their names, get a little bit better idea. There you go, and you can see some of the art right there that I've got. I'll show you there. I'll show you a little bit more here. Just very good stuff. I think I just showed you some of this a minute ago, right there. Just great art in here. Now, I mean, are there things that could be improved on this art? Yeah, I mean, sure. But altogether, like the colors and everything in here, the art itself is just really, really great stuff here. I'll show you, a little bit more of the art here. Just really great stuff here, guys. Again, I love, this is one of, like, a book that I got on board when it started coming out last year on issue number 1. I have every single one of these issues. This is one of Vault Comics, I would say definitely one of their better books of theirs that I've read, and I've been going out trying to read as many of their books as possible. And guys, I'm telling you, Sera and the Royal Stars is a good one. It's, like I don't know, would that be like medieval? I guess. I don't know. It's definitely like a fantasy, and they're talking about the stars and the constellations. And they actually, that's one of the cool things in here. There's some art in here depicted where this guy, Aldebaran, ends up kind of making this calling this, when he calls out her, this is the Dragon Star, by basically drawing a glyph, basically a star constellation on the ground in this sacred ground. Crazy stuff. Like I said, they're pulling from like astronomy, astrology, stuff, like real stuff out there in the world, and I really like that because it kind of makes me more interested in things like that. Astrology. So I don't know, guys. Again, Sera and the Royal Stars, issue number 7, a title I think you should go check out on Vault Comics. I would highly recommend it. But let me know down in the comments below. Have you ever heard of Sera and the Royal Stars? If not, does it sound like something you might be into? Let me know down in the comments below. That's all I have for this video today, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. If you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like it, give it a thumbs down if you don't. Or for whatever reason, I don't know, you can let me know down in the comments below why you liked or disliked it, if you wanted to. I don't know. But while you're at it, make sure you share it with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the Second Street Marvel. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week. Go out and read Sera and the Royal Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.